Welcome into the Ploy on this week's special Whisper episode. Merry Christmas, guys! I've got
Merry
a
Christmas.
before we get into it, I want to share with you some wisdom that my father-in-law gave me. A quick excerpt from the Gucci Mane Guide to Greatness. Gucci
Gucci.
Mane, on the topic of perseverance, says, "Since I was a child, I've been falling down and getting back up. I've been practicing resilience my whole life. When you're down, it's easy to start underestimating yourself, to let self doubt creep in, to look at other people and compare yourself. Stop. If they can do it, you can. That's how I feel about myself. I knew that if I dedicated myself into being a major player in rap, I would." Think about that as you go into this final week of the playoffs, guys. All right,
Um,
guys, the finals. Here we are. We
it's
are
been a
in.
great season.
It's been such a good season, and you know what? It's really interesting. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I really love that our playoff picture is a complete inverse of last year's playoff picture. I think it's pretty cool.
I've been having a great time this season. I like that everyone returned for the second season. We're getting to know each
Yes,
other better. We're having a
yes.
greater, I think we're having more fun every week. So,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
what will happen in season three? We'll see.
We will see. But before we
I'm
get
I'm
there,
already looking I'm already looking forward to season three after a
that's because
seventh
you
place
that's because you
finish.
it's because you botched this season so badly.
Please.
Honestly, all right, let's just jump right into it. So, looking at the matchup so far, honestly, Borden's not out of it yet. It looks like he's out of it because he
It was
hasn't
only a 30
replaced.
point total, but he's got beasts on his team.
Well, he's got two injured players in his lineup still. So
Hmm,
if he gets those out and he just gets lucky with a couple of hits, maybe you get unlucky. He's right back in it.
that's true.
Um, I think the point spread at the end of the week, he said, was 30 points.
Yeah, it was about 30.
Yeah.
And we played. I don't know if he just had Justin Jefferson play and Drew
Yeah.
Brees. So
And I mean, honestly, Peter, like, you need this because if you don't get this, like, there's a lot of ridicule coming your way.
oh yeah,
You're playing against a guy who drafted five quarterbacks, five, and is now trying to choose between Mitch Trubisky and who was the other one? Mitch
Chili
Tua,
Tua Tua.
Tua to go like, ugh, ugh. That's brutal right there, man.
I know. As of now, the projected point total spread is 90 points. So
That's so much.
shh, to the haters out there, shh.
Hey, Gucci never
Next
gave
year,
up. Neither should
Gucci
you.
didn't give up. That's the truth. The Harris
But
Bowl.
Borden
Please,
Borden can
please.
probably add about a projected 30 points into his score by just replacing those two injured players.
There will be
But
no
let's
one who advocates for him to come to the draft more next year than me over during the off season.
yeah,
He's a great manager, and like
yeah,
why set yourself up with, I don't know, the not the right parts just because you don't like
yeah,
drafting.
yeah.
I
I
don't know.
agree. Couldn't agree more. Let's talk about the Harris Bowl, the Pooper Bowl, the Toilet Bowl,
Father and son. Love
father
is
and
on the
son.
line. Love is on the
No,
line.
love is out the window, bro. Is all about this is pride. This
It's a
is
six
bragging
point
rights.
spread. 6 point
This
spread
is
currently.
this is me
Projected total points finish.
this is me asserting my dominance, letting all you losers know that if I had been in the winners bracket, y'all would have been screwed. I should have been the Moy. I should have been the Moy. It should have been me, man. No one. Oh my God, Kenny Galladay's played like 3 games all year.
What about
Christian
Roy?
McCaffrey's played 3 games all year. Julio Jones been out of the line. More adversity than anyone else in the league. Anyways, what I'm here to do is make a statement. What I've learned from my friend Gucci is that I don't let the self doubt creep in because I know I'm better than him.
All right.
I'm Harris
You
2.0,
see
baby.
who's your in your matchup? you're
Yeah.
most worried about on your dad's team?
I can't look right now, but
All right. Derrick
it's got to
Henry. It's
be
got
it's
to
got
be
to be
Derrick
Derrick
Henry.
Henry. Oh yeah,
He's going up
easy.
against the Packers. Your
Ugh.
dad's team can be Jekyll and Hyde, It could be a bad week, but honestly, his team looks like it has pretty good matchups. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, my team's got great matchups too, but I've my
the
squad's
fact
definitely
that
a little bit
C-Mac
Jekyll and Hyde too.
C-Mac only played 2 games for you.
Three, three.
3.
Played the first two, and
And then
then
he
he
got
played one random
injured
one against
and
Kansas
got
City, I
injured
think.
and got
And
re-injured or injured his
that was that.
shoulder.
Yep, that was that. Thanks a lot.
Ray and Phil, the lovers quarrel,
The Lovers Quarrel Bowl. I love it.
pitcher and catcher.
Um, yes, one was a pitcher. The other is. I'm not sure if was. Might be is.
One is a pitcher, one
Might.
is a catcher.
Yeah, I think is.
They experimented together with the
Now,
Lindenwood
our
baseball team.
pitcher and catcher their preferred pronouns? Um, uh-oh.
Philly beef.
Woo! The PC police are coming for me
Are
now.
you
Uh-oh.
calling? But are you about to call woo woo on Philly beef in the playoffs? What happened?
Ah,
For
dude.
someone who skyrocketed into the playoffs, he came crashing down to earth. The two QB strat, it both giveth and taketh the dith
Look,
away
look. The team that you're seeing now is the team that I saw on paper when we were doing the power
all
rankings.
along. Did Will
He did
Fuller the fifth matter
he
that
didn't
much?
really deserve to be in the playoffs. I mean, to be fair, we had to get a fourth team in there, and no one else really, really deserved to be in there.
Brent was
So
the
like
last one in. Brent
he
was the
kind of
last in, dude.
sure, sure.
We had to get a fourth team
But there
in.
just had to be a fourth team. So we're like, all right, Phil, I guess you can go have fun, do your thing, get
Let's see what
crushed.
happens. No, I wish.
It's over. It's over,
I
man,
think the
and
fact that
it's over.
he got rolled the first round of the playoffs hurt. It hurt him deeply.
Oh, he got rolled hard. And you know what? He's getting rolled again.
You would think that he'd show up against his old, teammate, the guy who
Nah,
used to
dude.
pitch to
Exactly. He's used to catching in this situation. He's
him.
there's the Ubermensch and the Undermensch. He's the
The
Under.
Undermensch.
That's
Okay.
right. He likes being under other mensch.
All right.
Let's break down the finals. TC versus Brent Van Conyu.
I'm going crazy. If you thought the Harris Bowl was a
Oh,
tight matchup with just a 6 point projected spread, this right now I believe is a projected 3 point spread after the greatest performance pretty much ever in the NFL because modern day wise, no one's matched
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Six
six
tutties.
touchdowns. What the heck? Merry Christmas, Brent.
Brent,
Like, oh my
how did
gosh,
Brent
man.
did we disrespect Brent? Did we spread propaganda against him that prevented him from getting exposure and attention for Moy? Or did he do
Honestly,
that to
I
him?
think, yeah, I think Brent's the reason that Brent is not a Moy finalist is that, look, in our league, you got to pimp yourself because if you're not pimping yourself and Peter's not pimping you, then you're not getting pimped.
Then he ain't
Because
getting pimped, baby.
there's only one other person. There's two people in our league that pimp teams besides themselves. You
and
and Brent.
and Brent, baby, and Brent.
And Brent did not pimp himself this year. He didn't do it hard enough. He didn't have people understand his greatness, and here he is in the finals with no Moy trophy to show for it.
But I hope this is he puts people on notice, and I think next year everyone's gonna know not to trust Brent, not to
Yeah,
uh, you know, they're gonna be on a lookout for him. They're just gonna respect his game. I think. Look, flash it. Can you flash it? If you can flash it, throw up the pack, baby. The pack stays together. The fourth member of the Rat Pack, Brent Van Conyu, I think is about to deliver it to Todd Craig. And it started with a 60 bomb, a 56. I think it was 56 total points. Absolutely absurd. The
yeah,
only
dude.
bad thing is that it averages out to like 20. I got to do some math here. I can't even do the math. 28 points which is still pretty good, because his defense got zeroed. It put up this big
Goosed.
zero.
Straight up goosed. But
They didn't get any turnovers, I don't
hey,
think. If they
at
did,
least there wasn't. At least they didn't go negative. So you got to
that's
say,
always good. It's
at
yeah.
least it wasn't negative. But I think to me, the most important storyline is that see, TC is Todd Craig has played in the finals before. This is Brent's first time in the finals.
Well,
Like, I wonder if he's because Todd Craig's he's been there, he's failed, he's learned, he's come back. Brent hasn't. He hasn't been in this situation before. We've already seen his ability to crack under pressure, but you know what? I think now that he's got a squad with him, there's people pulling for him. There's a pack, you could say, that's rooting for him.
right. Yeah, that's right. I just note, kudos to Todd Craig. He made some managerial moves this week
Yeah,
that
yeah,
he
they're
says,
tough to do.
I'm not going to sit back and lose the last,
Hmm.
the championship.
Yep.
He knows that Zeke is not doing anything. He knows that James Conner has really not been doing anything either. So,
Yes, his eyes are
like, I
open.
like that he went bold. He went David Johnson, which, hey, if he gives him 15, that's all he needs.
Yes,
That's a bonus if he gives
I
him.
like
It
that
says
play.
he's projected. It says he's projected for 16. If he gives him 15, I think that I'm happy.
Yeah, I like that play quite a bit.
And then he's got
Um,
Giovanni Bernard, who hopefully
so the Rat Pack's in a position to sweep here. Um, what's the most unlikely matchup for the Rat Pack to win? Because Brent's
probably
resurgence, I think it's me.
it's you.
I think it's
But
just
it's only a
me.
6 point. It says it's only a 6 point projected total spread.
Anything can happen, man. That's one touchdown.
I
Anything
know.
can happen.
And you've got some explosive players, AJ Brown.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, fellas. All right, I think we're gonna call it there. That's it for the Christmas episode. I am so excited to see what happens. And fellas, stay tuned. There's going to be a couple of post-season episodes as well. So, gentlemen, Rat Pack, stay
Merry
strong.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and I will catch
Rat
y'all
Pack.
in the next one. Rat Pack, Rat
Later.
Pack. Plat, plat,
Later,
plat.
Pack. Pleh.